Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever, wherever you're watching this. I am the CHALL, and I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Whoa, whoa, Donny's won 6 in a row. Come on, 6 in a row, 3-0. I'm not even going to hide my excitement right now. It's just amazing to see this side performing the way it's been performing. We were controlled. We kept Morecambe at bay. They had a few chances. To try and get something from this game. We kept them out. They put shots wide. Hawula, don't know what's that one back. But yeah, overall, just a great performance overall. A great win as well for the club. Now, before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another YouTube video. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers and 500,000 views. Let's get there as soon as possible, please. We've got some big plans for next season, and we want your help to achieve those plans. So keep following the videos, keep liking the videos, keep subscribing to the channel, keep putting your comments down below. Send your super thanks. We'd love some super thanks because every money from the super thanks goes towards funding new plans and projects for this channel and, of course, other causes as well. So please send your super thanks, send your comments, send your subscriptions. And for now, guys, Morecambe 0, Doncaster Rovers 3. Overall, really good performance. Possession-wise, Morecambe just edged it, but you know what? It's not about how much you've got with the ball. It's what you do with the ball, with the amount of time on the ball you've been given or you get yourself. And Doncaster Rovers took every possible advantage. At 2-0, they didn't stop pressing. At 3-0, they didn't stop working. It was a controlled, progressive, pressing performance. Morecambe were a bit lacklustre in the final third. What I will say about Morecambe is they held the ball well at times. There were times where Morecambe, tried to get things moving. There's no I think with Morecambe here, I think the thing to note about Morecambe here in this particular game is they weren't not trying. You could see the lads trying to make something happen for the Shrimps, but it just wasn't meant to be. And that shot at the end from Jordi Awula, a former Rovers player, or should I say a former Rovers player that didn't end up performing as well as he maybe should have done, didn't really come off. And, you know, Jordi Wool is a sad one because obviously early in his career there was potentially had a lot of experience, but it just didn't work. It just didn't work. It just didn't end up happening. He's gone to Morecambe. I don't really know what's happened to him in the majority of his spell with Morecambe at the moment, but in this particular game when he came on, obviously he had that chance, but he put it wide, and it was a decent opportunity to get a goal back. So clearly, confidence isn't on Hawula's side. Hopefully, for his sake, he gets it back at some point. But yeah, that kind of summed up Morecambe's day in the final third. For our point of view, very good. First goal, back to front goal. I mean, Timothy Lotatala, Hakeem Adelakan, maybe another loan deal for Matthew Craig. I'm going to do a Rio Ferdinand again. Get the contracts out. Sign on the dotted line. Get the 3 nailed down on brand new deals, permanent deals. Craig probably on the loan. But Hakeem Adelakan, Timothy Lotatala, get the money out. If it's worth it, if we can do it, if it's not going to financially cripple the club, get the money out. Because those two players on a permanent this summer skyrockets season ticket sales, skyrockets any kind of sales. And trust me, I am renewing my season ticket next season 100%. I don't give a flying one if it's a £30 increase from 99 to 129 from changing stands this season. I don't give a flying one. I'll pay the 130 quid. I will pay the money needed to renew my season ticket. I will pay the money for the away games next season. I will do whatever it takes to cover this football club next season as much as I physically can. Because trust me, it's something's happened to this club. Something on the penalty, the last minute penalty at Sutton, from that moment, something snapped. Something went at this club, right, we're not taking this anymore. We're not just going to sit here and be everyone's patsies. We're going to go, right, we're going to turn our season around. And we're doing that. We're absolutely doing that. And Lower League will make some fantastic points in the past. When these loanies go back, what do? You're going to be left with a similar squad to where you were under the poor form. And I get that 100 million percent. However, I think there's renewed optimism. I think there is renewed optimism in this football club. And I believe things are changing for the better. And I think things are going to change for the better. I think we've learned from our mistakes. This is best referenced or kind of compared to 16-17. Fergie had his foundations. He then left. McCann took over, sprinkled the foundations. McCann built his foundations this season, and now in the summer we're going to see the sprinkling of magic on top of what we've already got. As we spoke about with Tom Coates in the press talk, 1, 2, possibly 3 contracts now, I'd say at most, in my personal opinion, and then sprinkle the magic on the top. Sprinkle the magic on the top. And my word, if we don't compete for top 7, top 10 at the very least this next season, then I would be a bit surprised, especially with the momentum going into next season, whether we're sneaking to 7th or not. I mean, it's closing in, isn't it? I mean, we win on Tuesday, depending on other results. I think we go as high as 8th. I mean, it's unbelievable. We're now a top half team. And this is amazing. This is kind of what we needed to do. I mean, it'll be very weird because I think I predicted us 4th. I predicted us playoffs, but I predicted us 4th, I think, which was a bonkers prediction looking back. And I do apologise for that one. But if we somehow sneak into 7th place and we book the playoffs, done and dusted, take my money. Just take my money. Because I will be there every step of the way for the playoffs. I'll be there for the first leg, there for the second leg, and there at Wembley for the final. My God. It's just been an unbelievable run. That's 6 wins in a row now. That's now, 1 defeat in 13? Oh my God. We can make it 7 in a row, and then 8 in a row, and then 9 in a row, then 10 in a row, and then we can make it 11 in a row on the last day at Gillingham, potentially. Not confirmed, but you never know. Overall, man, this was just a brilliant day. This was just a brilliant day. I enjoyed the day with my wonderful girlfriend today, and then just watching the game afterwards. Oh, it was like heaven. It was absolute heaven. It was brilliant, and some real key performers today. Loads Tala, Loads Tala, dynamite. He commands such presence as a sweeper keeper. He commands his area. He sweeps the ball well in the area. He sweeps and commands his box. He presses well as a goalkeeper. That's the one thing I love in a goalkeeper, a modern goalkeeper, his pressing ability in build-up play. I thought Morecambe in transition were poor today. I thought we dominated transitional play today. Oh my God, it was an unbelievable performance. It was a brilliant, brilliant win. Now then, what's coming up? Walsall are home on Tuesday. Accrington are home on Saturday. So that's a double match reaction upload schedule this week. So be prepared because this week is going to be mental for the channel and mental for me personally because we've got Walsall preview, Walsall match reaction, Walsall match review. We've got Accrington Stanley preview, review, and reaction. We've got some daily reports coming this week. We'll have press talk again on Friday with the wonderful, hopefully, Tom Coates of Yorkshire Post. We will have a couple of other football videos, including a Rotherham United podcast, speaking about their relegation to League One and what went wrong. That's going to be coming this week. We've got plenty more videos coming on the channel this week. It's going to be spectacular. And we've just had another trip to League Two, if we are staying in this division next season, which we might be, confirmed for next season as Carlisle United have officially been relegated back to League Two. So we'll be going back to Brunton Park. That is if we don't sneak into 7th, that is. But overall, I love it. I love being a Rovers fan, and I feel like we might slowly but surely end up having our club back. It's a very strong thing to say at this point. I said we may have it back, but you just never know. But yeah, by the way, man of the match, Luke Molyneux. Oh my dear Lord, sign on the dotted line. Sign on the dotted line. And you know what? I spoke about this in the press talk. I love that McCann's going with the process of, we want you to sign. Here's a deadline. If you don't sign it by this point, you're out of here. You're gone. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Senora. Vamos. I love that. I love that process from McCann because it gives me a lot of hope. It gives me a lot of presence. It gives me a lot of know-how that we are just interested in people who want to be here for the journey. If they're delaying it for a reason, don't care what the reason is, out you go. They understand certain situations. They understand clubs in higher leagues going for players of ours. We can understand that. But if they want to be here, they'll get it tied down before their own deadlines. If they don't get it done for one reason or another, just the way the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. But what a win today. Brilliant win. Great day to be a Rovers fan once again. And we'll be back on Tuesday, obviously, for Walsall. So, preview coming on Monday for Walsall. We're staying up for WrestleMania tonight, so I'll be watching WrestleMania, not live, but I'll be watching it with a mate of mine. So can't wait for that tonight. But for Rovers content, we've got Walsall preview on Monday, Walsall review coming up on Tuesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday for the review and the reaction. But for now, guys, I am the CHALL. Ta-ra for now. That is full time. Oh, 5 games to go. Is it 5 games to go? Walsall, Accrington, Barrow, Colchester, Gillingham. Yeah, 5 games to go. Ta-ra for now. That's full time. 5 cup finals left. I'm off to the south for a pint.